Can you guys hear me? Please let me know chat box and start. What's your game? I think people who captains, I guess. Uh, Firstly, let me know. Much. So now, yeah. Michelle, thank you so much. Never said it. So, uh, I don't know. This was kind of, I don't know, was predictable kind of game week. And yeah, just so you know, just in case I just like stop talking or it starts loading, just I want you guys to know that there's a electricity problem, not in my you know, there's the power cut and problem. So just so you know, just in case I stop talking or something happens, it's because of the power cut. Pretty frequent in the winter season. So yeah, on with the talks. So I think I don't know how your game week was. So I have points still above average. Still left Zaha and Kilman to play. Now I don't know if Kilman will start or not. If Kilman does not, I want Mitchell to start. Now, one of the problem last game week was I was pretty aware that if something happens to my three starting defenders, anything to Lamptey or Kilman or Cresswell, I would have a problem. I was very aware about that, and I constantly talked about it. Constantly talked about the okay, you are lagging, your mic is cutting. Maybe my internet. Okay, I'll try and fix that. So guys, is it still happening? Problem still there? What? The thing about now, the thing about streaming or mid, I mean, the internet is pretty slow. I try and do it time, time the audio all right now. Still lag quieter than normal. I have no idea why. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I option. I think I'll have to do like this. This stream. Uh, I think I need to start doing my. I think I need to start over again. Hear me? I think you should now. I think. What do you think about doing midnight streams? I mean, the internet is pretty good that time. It's only daytime or midnight, or else the internet not too good. So yeah, I think you can hear me now. Pretty sure about that. Connection is good. It's all right now. Audio. Still, uh, no idea why. So what should I do? What should I do, guys? You can't hear me. Go on. You can't hear what I'm saying. There's no point in. Uh, it's still cutting off. I think the connection is good right now. I start again. Connection seems fine right now, according to what I see. It was lagging, but I think it's fine now. Or do I start? I have to restart. Can hear what cutoff? Okay, it's probably the probably the that's why I don't like streaming this time, so I do it most of the time. You're it's fine, yeah. Then I'll continue. Thank you everyone for writing that. It's really difficult to stream in this time, that's why I try it on the uh I mean afternoon time or maybe midnight time. I think I'll try and do that. So, yeah, okay. Now I think let's talk about FPL. Thank you everyone. Okay. Thank you so much, Jane. Okay, I think now I just go go with it now. Yeah, as I said, now captain and vice captain both of them worked out this time. Fernandez and Calvert Lewin. Uh, and I think I'm sorry to everyone who I advised to captain Zayek. I did think he was a good captain choice this time around, but it did not work. And the thing is, uh, uh, about the Grealish thing, Grealish, not super impressed that game, and Cresswell also was kind of super defensive, but still he got a bonus point. So I don't think there's a problem with that. And about Sterling, I don't know. I don't think I can be more disappointed with him, but I'm like caught in two minds, caught in two because I have uh he has good fixtures coming up, very good fixtures coming up, and the thing is, but he's not performing. So I don't know the problem, and my defense looks bad. But I think I'll just play it. I'll show you my team. I'll show my team. I'll tell you the transfers and everything. So yeah, I'll get in the chat box. I some questions up, so I'll start with the questions of. Okay, James, congratulations for the points you have received. 81 is a massive point, and never said rise one pretty good. Party to play. Meshal says hello. Thank you, Meshal, for joining in, and hello, Martinez, Walker, Peters. Carded. Such a disappointment. Lamptey was like so good. Like I don't even know why Chelsea let Lamptey go. Like he was super good, super energetic. Like I don't know. He can be like a winger. In upcoming days. He actually is a winger right now. But I think he started as a right back. But I think he can be a better forward. So I'm playing the way he's doing right now. It was super impressive. So yeah, I don't know. But I'm not letting Lamptey go. I think he's only missing one game. So I'm not letting Lamptey go, but yeah, we'll talk about it. It says Zuma, Salah, KD, Bruno, Zayek, DCL, Watkins, and Warner. I transferred out Warner for Jesus. I also transferred out Zuma for Zook, Celo, and Salah for Zook. But Salah will be back this game week. When did you do that, Michelle? Did you do this after this game week, or I mean, did you do this game week or previous game week? Because Salah will be back this game week. I don't think if you kept him last game week, I don't think you had to remove him this game week. And the thing about Zuma, yeah, I think the Chelsea fixtures are getting tough. Now, let me just get to the transfer. This is my point, 50 points, and still Kilman and Zaha left to play. Let's hope that Zaha outscores Son. That's what I'm hoping for. And like we couldn't have predicted if Son would have done better or Kane. It's like as I've always said, it's like tossing a coin. Pretty difficult. So yeah, it was Son this time, and might be Kane next time. Don't see any problem with that. As soon as as long as I have at least Son or Kane, I don't think that's a problem. I'll keep on getting points. So yeah, as I said, KDB. If you have already done it, if you have already done the transfer, I don't think that's a terrible decision. Walker, Pittman, Salah, KDB, yeah, Salah, KDB. Yeah, I might also double up on Sterling and KDB, but they are not doing like KDB is easily a better choice than Sterling. If you look at the recent performance, he looks way more involved. And yeah, Sterling was benched. So I think there are Champions League games in the middle, and I feel like Pep is kind of prioritizing the Champions League games more than the Premier League games. That is what is happening. But as I said, if they don't win, if Man City don't win these games, it's gonna be super difficult for them. So let's see their performance improves, and I think Aguero will be back next, so that will make a difference. Yeah, I think Salah will be playing this game week. Michelle, that is one of the things I'm trying to say. The midfield looks good. The forward also does not look that bad. I think Watkins will be the one taking the penalties. Sadly, he did not take the penalty this game week. So, I'm sure that he will be the one. About Jota, now he's doing. He's like scoring consistently, he's playing consistently, scoring consistently, it becomes pretty difficult to bench a player, not play a player who's doing pretty good. It was the same thing with Kilman and Mitchell. Like, they were not the first choice players, but still, they when you give a constantly good performance, it becomes quite difficult to bench them. So that might happen to Jota too. So yeah, I think he kind of club record, right, last night after scoring that goal. So yeah, Michelle, if you have already done it, I don't think that's a problem. So we can hear Michelle Miji. Hi bro, Miji, thank you so much for joining in. How's your gaming so far? I have Chilwell, Kufal and I. Kufal has been like, he has been such a good budget player, till now. I think the fixtures are now, next is against Aston Villa and then Man United. So that will be an interesting one, because as I said, West Ham always do good against the big team defensively. So let's see what happens with Kufal. And I'm kind of disappointed with Cresswell, because, and what I realized is Cresswell does take the left corners but not the right ones. So but he does take a direct free kick. Declan Rice almost scored on the Cresswell's corner, so it did not happen. But still, if I still keep on getting the similar points as Kufal, if Kufal is also giving you 7 points and Cresswell is also points, like, there's no meaning of using extra money on Cresswell. So that is one of the things I'm kind of battling with, but I feel like Cresswell will do good. So Mizzy says, I have Chilwell, Kufal and Ali start for the next game. Should I change hands up or Cancelo? I've always said this, Mizzy, about Cancelo. Uh I've talked about Cancelo, and how is the yeah, as I said about the Cancelo. Now Mende is training. He was not in the team time around, but I'm pretty sure he will be there soon. So what I'm worried about is, as I said, once Mendy's, like, he starts playing good, it's I'm sure Mendy will be the first choice left back, because Cancelo is not even the left back. He has adapted to that position, but still he's not the natural left back. And about Zinchenko, he's not up to the level. So I'm pretty sure if Mendy starts playing well and he does not get injured, I'm pretty sure it will be Mendy who will be playing in the left back position. So that puts Mendy, Walker, Zinchenko, and Cancelo, all of them in a risk of rotation. And considering that the games will be coming quick and fast in there will be Champions League midweek games, right? So yeah, there will be a lot of rotations, but the fixtures are too good, too tempting for not go with the Man City defenders. I get that. As I said, I was thinking of Walker too, but again, it's not logical to get Walker when you get price. So yeah, that's what I think right now of the for now. And about Costanza, so I don't think he was in the team list. I did check that. He was not in the starting lineup, I'm pretty sure. And about Morgan, so okay, one thing about my team right now is, as I said, I don't even have first three playing defenders. Let's see if Mitchell plays or not this game week. If Mitchell does, I'll play Mitchell, Cresswell and Kilman next game week. Let's see if Kilman and Mitchell plays or not. I mean, yeah, in this game week. If they do, I'll just leave it as it is. I won't take a hit for any defender. But if I have to bring in a player, if Mitchell does not start or Kilman does not start, I might have to think, or I might even have to take a hit to bring in a defender. As I've already told you since game week 8, that my priority this game week is to bring in Vardy for Mope. I have money for this, and yeah, his Vardy's price is rising, and his Vardy's stats are not the best without penalties. This has been talked a lot. Vardy's the way he's playing is not the best. Only penalties. He's only scoring penalties, and but still, Vardy is Vardy. After all, he does good at the end. The thing is, the fixtures are too tempting. Fulham, Sheffield, Brighton. So as I said, Brighton are good attacking wise, but not the best defense. So I think we saw that against Aston Villa. Lewis Dunk, I think he did make some changes at defensive line. So it does make a change when you're back in the team. So yeah, against Fulham and Everton game, that was so open game. I was kind of worried, because my captain would have been Calvert-Lewin if I had not brought Fernandes in my team. But Calvert-Lewin, like, the game just started and he scored. I was like super freaked out, because I did not want Calvert-Lewin to score more. That would be full of regrets for me. So yeah, he did not, yeah, but still, I don't know. I got my captain and vice captain right. My captain might be Vardy next game week. If I had De Bruyne would also be a choice for me next game week. But still, I don't have him. So yeah, Vardy Sterling, nah, not Sterling, nah, not yet, not yet. But if you are De Bruyne, if you have De Bruyne, maybe, but playing against Burnley is not that easy. That so yeah, I think Vardy looks like a strong choice to me as captain. I'm probably sure this. I'm not making my transfer right now because I think Vardy will play Europa games week, so anything can happen there. So yeah, I'll wait for that, and after that, I'm sure my transfer will be Vardy, and I want to see if Mitchell or and Kilman they play or not this game week. So yeah, Mizi, I'm sorry, I got I got off the route. I was talking about your team, so I changed my diff Costanza PV that next game. Chilwell, Kufar, Eiling. Look, Chilwell against Spurs. I don't do anything to Chilwell. Just play Chilwell. While against Aston Villa. Aston Villa. There might be something there. For Kufal, so I don't think we'll keep clean sheet there. I don't know. As bad as Everton are now, this is one of the stat that I read now. Except for Fulham, West Brom, and Leeds. These three are the teams that have conceded the most goals till now this season. And after that, the fourth team is Everton. So they are not doing good defensively, and like it's pretty obvious, no, that right side of Everton team is not good at all. That is not protected at all. Since there is no Coleman and Godfrey also did not cover as good. No, not yeah. He was playing in the right. He's good attacking wise, but defensive wise, he's not the best. So we did see that, and that right hand side of Everton was kind of operated by Robinson, Fulham left back. So I feel like yeah, defensively still not the best side Everton, but when it comes to attacking wise, Richarlison returning and James Rodriguez was like invisible in that game. I was just wishing that Calvert Lewin does not score a hat trick. Like he was too good because I did not captain him. So yeah, please drop a like if you are enjoying. If you are new, please subscribe. That will help. Easy. Yeah, as I said, so as I have to Costanza. Don't do it yet because I don't think like Morgan now. The thing about Morgan is he got injured. The Leicester City defender. He got injured. Is he not fit yet or what? Because he's the team captain and like he's not even starting right. I don't know what is the deal with Morgan, but for Fofana, I think Soincho is also not there. John Evans and Fofana. I thought Johnny Evans also is playing through injury like that because he had some back issues. Pretty aware about that. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, defense wise, do I want to that kind of money on Stanza? I don't think so. 0.7 or 5.6. I don't show. I'm not sure if I, that kind of on him, maybe or attack. So stand up PVA, not PVA. Now I don't think so because there are only two good fixtures now for the Palace side. Uh, I think yeah they will play Burnley tonight, so there will be only two, Newcastle and West Brom. So that is kind of short, short kind of transfer. So yeah, that is a transfer waiting to happen. If you bring in PVA right now, I'm not saying PVA is a bad choice because if you are watching the games, like PVA is super attacking. It's in the box a lot, like too good. Good. So if you are thinking of PVA, I don't think there's a problem at all. But still, there's 2 game weeks. I wouldn't personally bring him now. If it was last game week, I think that's a good one. But for now, yeah, Newcastle might get something. Wilson will be back next game week. He did not play this game week, but I'm pretty sure he will be back next game. West Brom also, like they were so unlucky, they were super unlucky. I feel bad for them. They are working hard. Like everyone works hard. You look at the Leeds team, Arsenal. Like their work rate is insane. I'm like a big fan of Leeds. Always said this. Their work rate, their work ethic. So what I'm trying to say is PPA might not be a good one. Costanza, Cancelo, yes. As I said, Mizi, what is happening with the Man City defense is until Mendy was there, what was happening was Senko was used to play, Cancelo used to play Premier League. Now, since Mendy will be back now, so I think Costanza and Cancelo might be longer term option than. So yeah, like you are lagging points. 80 points. My God, everyone has 80 and 71 points. Like I think because of Sterling, my main problem is Sterling here. Sterling has blanked so much. Like since I brought him, game week, I think 5 or 6. I did not. I've not got any return from Sterling. That's all I know. All I know. Like since I bought him in, he has blank a lot. I hope he does return something return here. That's what I'm for. Let's hope it. Uh, Change my captain. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, Bruno like seemed like very obvious choice, right? So it's about instinct sometimes, and it kind of worked out for me. Sadly, you don't get any point for vice captain. I've got something for Calvert Lewin too, but like as I said, Fernandes looked like an obvious choice, but I think Man United kind of got lucky. That is one of the reason I always captain players who take penalties, free kicks, corners. That is just how I play. All right, I guess. Um, Connection. Uh, Charles says I sent. Yeah, I just did Michelle. Slesa says, thank you, Slesa, so much. Yeah, Slesa is my sister. She's my little sister. So I think one of them asked who Slesa is, and I kind of not see that message that supportive. Thank you so much, Slesa. Uh, Tim says, bro, I'm uh, bro, did you regret letting Son go? Extreme LT. Now in the longer term, I don't think it will be your regret. Because I already have Kane. As I said, like Kane and Son like work together. Kane scores is gonna be Son's assist. Son scores is gonna be Kane. So as long as Zaha does good, he returns something. Come on. As long as he returns 8 points or something, I don't think I need to worry a lot about anything. If he blanks, I think it's a regret. But the thing is, I would have removed Son and would have removed him anyway. So uh, I don't know. Yeah, let's hope Zaha returns something. He's on penalties. He just returns something. So let's hope for that. Yeah, if he does not, maybe. But regret is not gonna give me points. So I don't. Just move on with it. How many free transfers do you? SCS. I have one transfer. Uh, yeah, this Vardy one. What made this? One transfer left. So my transfer will be Mope to Vardy. That was my plan. So that was the reason I removed Son for Zaha, because I was gonna remove Son any game week. So yeah, that's what I did. So Son return points this game might be. Uh, can you read first one? I did miss Al. Bro, my game week is crap, man. Yeah. I think it's because of the captainship. Everyone was screwed by Grealish. Like I guess DCL kind of worked out and Fernandes kind of worked out. I think there was a lot of captain choices. I don't know. I think we overthought about the captain. As I said, I personally why I brought Fernandes for Salah was I personally thought that Grealish and captain as I said, Grealish and Calvert Lewin. I just did not feel like they were captain. Just did not feel safe captaining. That was one of the reasons I brought Fernandes. But eventually Calvert Lewin did good, did not. So yeah, we just can't predict this kind of stuff. Sometimes about Fernandes worked out. So let's hope next week Vardy worked out too. Uh, Jim says, do you think it's worth going Robertson and Son to Kufal and Salah? Captain Salah next. So, Robertson and Son to Kufal Salah. Robertson, yeah. Now suddenly the Liverpool defense is doing good. Now I don't know, like they don't have their first picks, first defenders, but still the lineup they produced against Leicester City was still a very good lineup. The defense line looks good. Like Matt, I thought that Fabinho had some toe injury, but I don't know, was he rushed in or something? But he returned pretty quickly. Right back, Milner, Matip, Fabinho, Robertson. That looks pretty strong to me. That did look pretty strong, and they performed very well. So, no, I personally Robertson. I don't know if I want to remove Robertson. Brighton, Brighton, yeah, Brighton. So, what going Robertson and Salah? I wouldn't rush in to go for Salah yet because my plan is to bring Salah over here, Fulham. My official plan is I yeah, he can score a lot of goals here. He can score. Salah can score a lot of goals here, but I think you can't have everyone. So I think I'll just leave it as it is. I'll not bring Salah here. my plan is to bring Salah over here. So I don't know who I'll remove. It might be Zaha, it might be Keane. I don't know who, but yeah, a lot of things can change by the 12th game week. So my plan as of now is to bring Salah at here. For now, I'll just leave Salah. So that is my plan. Personally, Robertson, Robertson, Son. Want to remove? Can never say with Son though. Son, Kufal, and Salah. But Kufal does not have the best run. So I don't think you rush in. Have free transfer, James. If you are taking, it's not worth it, I guess. Salah can score against. Yeah, maybe Salah a bad option. So yeah, maybe James. Maybe don't, I guess. Robertson and Son. They both of them look good. Robertson against Brighton. Yeah, Brighton are doing attacking wise good, but without Lamb now, playing against Liverpool is not easy. Are they playing? But still, yeah, maybe not. Maybe wait with Robertson. The fixtures are good. I don't think that the transfer you need to make. Just wait. I would wait, I guess. Wait and save the transfer, James. Uh, told not to transfer Son. Hat-trick. Yeah, let's hope Zaha scores hat-trick. I can't do a lot about it. Let's just hope that he returns as good as Son did. So yeah, everything will be fine. So let's just hope for that. Mizi said, "Is it time to ship out Rodriguez? Have him and planning for Bruno or should I hold?" Rodriguez is a tricky one. I did suggest a lot of people to hold Rodriguez this game week, but he was, as I said, invisible in the game. Not see him game. It was kind of like there can be goals in the Leeds game, but against Burnley do good this game. Now this is a tough one. I don't own Rodriguez personally, so kind of makes it difficult. I don't see problem holding, but I think Phillips is back for that Leeds team. And, I don't know if he's were too good or Arsenal were bad, but I think although Arsenal with 10 men, like they did defensively pretty good. Like Rodriguez should have scored two. Like Leeds should have won that. Should have won that game. Arsenal were terrible. They're just not scoring. And one of the stats I read was that Son has equal number of goals as Arsenal has. You can know. You can definitely tell how that Arsenal team is playing right now. It's not good enough. Just not good enough. So I'm trying this. Biggest shipping out. Want to get Son. I wouldn't try that. If you already have Keane, if I did not have any first asset twice, but I don't. I want to bring Son right now, considering how other. Yeah, good. But come on, good fiction has to do something. Traore was taking the free kicks. That was one of the things got freaked out about. So let's just hope for the best, I guess. Maybe tough one though. Planning for like looks like I have it. Are some there are some Champions League did not have a good playing against Leeds. It's not as so. Yeah, if you think of removing Rodriguez, I'm not against it though. Yeah, I'm not against it. Son, Bruno, Zayek. Yeah, I'm not against it. Yeah, Son. I wouldn't bring in Son personally. If you have Kane, I don't think you need Son too. Um, Bruno or Zayek. Bruno takes penalties, so I'm with him. His away record is good. Yeah. Maybe if you can afford it, or maybe try and get some Man City asset. I personally, if I tell you, I'm not like super convinced with all the options. Like Bruno, I brought him for only this game week, to be honest. I had the instinct that he would do good this game week, so that was one of the reason I wanted Bruno this game week. After this, I'm not sure. So, but yeah, Bruno's price is rising. Bruno wouldn't be a bad option if there's anything coming. As I said, Marshall was super involved too. If you watch that game, was super involved. He did not get any. were involved. If you look at that United games, it just like seems obvious that Ole is kind of having trouble fitting in players. Like I think Greenwood is not playing right now, and Mata did, so he is kind of trying to fit Martial, Cavani, Rashford, and at once. I think Rashford moved at the right, not too good. So that is, I think he's still trying to figure out his first 11. That looks like it, but still, Bruno, Bruno and Rashford, they're pretty good options always. So if you are planning for Mizzi for Bruno, I'm not against it. If you are planning to remove Rodriguez, so uh, Ankit said, Jota so selfish. Watch feel he was super selfish. Good person in bargain six. Yeah, the only thing about Jota is he gonna play problem. But again, he does what Firmino could not do in 90. Just comes on and plays 14 minutes, 15 scores. So you can't argue a lot looking at his recent form. So let's hope he does play now that Salah will be back. As I said, if Klopp plays the same formation he did against Man City, I think like he is a bargain. Like he's a way better player. Like he's the most superior player in that price range, in my opinion, Jota. So, but I personally wouldn't jump onto him. But if you are thinking of him, yeah, why not? Thoughts on triple captain? No. Don't do that, Mesal. Wait for. Don't just use your chips. If you have that gut feeling that Sus would do good, but I think now Aguero will return. I guess I don't have a lot of news. I think Aguero is fit. I'm pretty sure he will be back soon. So you are a Jesus twice, I guess. That's what I personally think. Yet, I mean, Meshal, and don't. I personally wouldn't. So that's why I'm saying I personally would. Um, so much for doing. Khaled says I have one free time. Do I take out Warner for Vardy, or fix my size? Not playing. Looks like yeah. But Vardy, how not have? Yeah, as I said, like the stats for Vardy without penalty looks obviously very poor, but still, it's Vardy after all. If he's fit, I'd want him in upcoming fixture. So, but moving Warner, I don't think it's necessary. Just don't. He was pretty good. Even he played in the left. He was playing as a player, so he could have got a lot more. A lot more. But I think I don't think removing Warner is necessary. But like the temptation, Vardy foot. So, but still, as I said, Khalid, I think it would be good if you use that transfer for your defense, Khalid. But and other thing is, I don't think you need to remove Warner. I just don't think so. If you have Warner, just don't think you need to remove Warner, considering how he played this game week. It was pretty impressive. Vardy, but he's too tempting. Yeah, that's what I think. Khalid, it's not. I don't recommend to do it because I don't think it's necessary to remove Warner for Vardy. But again, looking at how Fulham played Everton, I feel like there should be something for Khalid. Vardy might captain this. So, yeah. As I said, Warner not necessary. But if you want to, like, there is better point return for Vardy than Warner. What do you think about Sterling? No, this guy has been pain in my because he has not been returning anything I have brought him. Literally nothing. This is not the kind of point I would want to have from the five, not at all. So, but the fixtures turn. So, uh, Yusuf, now, as I said, now you have had him like through all this, through all this 1 pointer and 2 pointer and 3 pointer, you have had him through all this difficult times. So now I think it is time that he will start scoring. Now people are thinking of doubling up on the Man City assets. So I think it would be stupid if you remove him now, because everyone is trying to bring in De Bruyne, Sterling, double up on them. I think they are kind of waiting because their performance is not up to their level, up to their standard, not as expected. So I think people are kind of waiting to. I think I feel like the price rise will be their next game week for Sterling, not against Burnley, maybe, but against Fulham. Now everyone thinks that Fulham and West Brom are the whipping boys, so I feel like there will be price rise for Sterling and De Bruyne next week. So just I think best thing to do with Sterling right now is just keep patience with. I would do that, Yusuf. I'm not doing anything to Sterling. Now he has missed so much points. I'm I hope he returns something. He should. He better return. That's what I think. Uh, famous 77 all out. Famous. I thought you your hit did 77 is good one. Happy. I think Robo did have an assist. I one. As I said, they have been doing good defense. They have missed all these important plays, surprising. But still, Liverpool looks so good even without all those plays. So, yeah. Famous Salah is back. Planning to Salah. Yeah, yeah. Salah is back. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Now, I think Klopp said that he will start training now, and I don't know if he will be available for the. I think he will be available for the Champions League game week. After that, if it happens, I'm sure he will be Brighton. So we all know that how that game will be. Now, since there is no Lamptey side of Brighton, super good, super active. So I don't know why Chelsea let him. I just looks pretty good. So what I'm trying to say now, will that change that? Will that make that we know that Brighton are not the team that just sit backs, back. But again, they're playing. I feel like that Brighton will just stay back, hope that yeah they don't concede. I guess so. Salah, yeah, my plan is to bring in Salah in against Fulham in 12th game week. Agnes said, brother, sorry for this on thing. All that Sagnik is all right. It was just it's all right, Sagnik. Like we couldn't have predicted that. We did it together. It's all right. So let's hope that Zaha does good this game week, I guess. So the thing is about for next. I bring in Salah or KDB. I'd do KDB personally. Sagnik. I would personally do KDB. Wait for Salah maybe on the 12th game week on Fulham. So yeah, I personally would wait for KDB. That's what I would do. Uh, yeah, hard time or yeah, still it's KDB though. Yeah, Man City is having a hard time. They are not doing the best, but still it's KDB. Fixtures turn. So yeah, I feel like yeah, it should be KDB. And there has been some kind of controversy with Aguero and Man City. I guess read some news. So because of all the injury that Aguero, like I don't, it just does not look right for Aguero right now. Let's just hope he gets back and starts playing. So yeah, KDB for me, Sagnik. West Ham lucky to keep a clean. Yeah, they did. As I said, Criswell, I'm not super impressed with, cause I thought he takes corners, but he takes the left ones. And about this thing about the West Ham game in the beginning, like Sheffield should have got something there. About Brewster, now it looks like it's sometimes McBurney and McGoldrick. It keeps on changing. So they don't have the like the best forwards, that they can depend on. That problem with Sheffield right now. But yeah, I think they should have conceded. Still, not so. Should I swap Train for Robo? Should I buy Robo right now? But again, it's Brighton, so I don't see a problem there. This might be a turning point for Robo. That might happen. But I still kind of skeptical, because of all kind of the thing that happened with the fullbacks, the Robo and Trent partnership in the beginning of the season, not written what happened. So I don't know. Maybe wait for maybe or but still there are a lot of rotation. All this kind of Robo does not sound bad though. But I personally try and bring don't want to invest that kind of money. Yeah, I'd invest hacking or for raising ballers is bro. I'm really so annoyed. These kind of things happen, This, it happens, like now I don't think you need to act that aggressively, but this thing happens. So I don't think it's only you. There's a lot of you, and yeah, I also dropped in rank. To be honest, I was inside. I was not in 1 million. Now I'm in 1 million again. I just got out of that 1 million hole and I'm again there. So, but I still have two of the players left to play. But yeah, all you have to do is wins. So what you do? Just hope for the best. Just don't change around your team a lot. If you do that, you will be missing on players. That is one of the reason I'm keep stalling, as I said this before. Also, I feel like if I don't keep him, I mean, if I remove him right now, I feel like I'm a lot of points from. So yeah, just don't move your team a lot. Don't move your captain. Come on, they have to. Now, if you like just captain Fernandez or Sterling for the entire season, there will be a lot of points. Trust me, but don't do that. So just don't make too many. Fine. And another thing is, who are struggling FPL, who are like low average point, just don't put too many differential in points. Look at the ownership percentage. What you do is just like the ownership is higher for some players because they are playing good, have good fixtures. That logically, that is the reason. That is why everyone has Sterling, De Bruyne, or Albert Lewin, because they are doing good and they have good form. So if you are struggling, like don't pick too many differentials. That is not how we play. Yeah, it might work for some games, but most of the time it will be Albert Lewin, not Dean. It will be De Bruyne, not Foden. So just go with the flow and go with the majority if you are having a bad time. That's the best thing to do. They do good, you'll do good too. If they do bad, too. So if you are having a bad time, just go with the majority select. That's what I have to say. Ragnick says Rodriguez has been. What should I do with it? Bruno also okay. Bruno. Now in this midfield region, I think you should try and invest more in De Bruyne and Sterling and Man City asset. Not only because their fixtures are getting better, because they also have double game week. But the double game week will be around. This is just a guess. This is just a wild guess. I'm not sure. It will be not 16, 17, 18 thing. So I'm not sure. So it might be any time, but that is my prediction. So that is one of the reason I'm trying to now bring in the double game week players. Now now it will be soon. So I already have Martinez. They also missed first game week. So Burnley, Aston Villa, Manchester City. These four teams were the one that missed their first game. So they are in for the double game week. So if you want to get ahead of the curve, try and get in players who have double game week so that you don't have to free hit or wildcard that. That's what I'm personally trying to do right now. So maybe you also might try that. So if you already have Sterling or if you are doubling up on De Bruyne and Sterling, it might help you in the. That's what I think. Is there any kind of internet? So what the question was, Sagni said. Yeah, as I said, if you are trying to bring in the midfield players, you might want to have at least one city asset a lot. And yeah, the Sun and Kane have difficult fixtures, but it wouldn't hurt to have at least Spurs fixture. I mean, one Spurs player. That looks kind of logical to Sagnik. Is there any way that you can that player city or city asset? Try that. Um, Ignace says, Sun and I think, as I said, Vignesh, at least have one Spurs asset at top of the table. And as I said, if there's anything coming, it should be Sun. And so, I mean, this does look logical, to bring in KDB and Vardy. I'm like super tempted, as I said, about the Vardy thing. I'm like, I would tell you to bring in Vardy. This might be the time he returns good. If you are going for Vardy, do it. But would I take a hit to remove Sun and uh, not? Maybe not. Either keep or Sun. I have Kane because he takes, or I would have easily moved Kane for Vardy, but want to keep Spurs asset. So yeah, Vignesh. Spurs are Chelsea next. lot. So I don't know. I don't think I would go as far as taking it, but it does look. But still, yeah. For next game week, for next game week, since Man City is facing Burnley, Burnley do good defensive wise. I don't know their record. I'll have to check what has happened in previous. Like, uh, there's no rush to bring in De Bruyne yet because of the way that Man City are playing. But if you want to bring in Vardy, maybe do it again. The time target. That's what I think personally. If you want to bring Vardy right now, do it. If you have money, do that. Do it. If you want to rush into, mainly because you are taking. That's what I. Welcome, Mizzy. Drop a like. Yeah, yeah, it was like very difficult to choose between this and Calvert Lewin. And as I said, if I did not, if Salah was not injured and I did not bring Fernandez, my captain would have been CL. You can see that. You see it. I did not bring Fernandez or Salah. My captain would have been Calvert Lewin. That was my choice because, as I said, Lewis Dunk was back, and like Aston Villa still can be unpredictable times. So that was one of the reasons I did not want to. Yes, and as of Calvert Lewin is Richarlison was back playing against Fulham, so it looked logical to captain Calvert Lewin. Also, yeah, can be too greedy. Is thanks so much for joining. Bro says I got 60 point with I still or Rashford or Salah. So are people are trying to get Salah. Are they are kind of scared of Salah. Everyone is like he has a huge potential. I missed his hat trick in the first game. Kind of regret that, but not don't have Kane with Bruno. My this or Rashford. I would get rid of Rashford probably. If I had Grealish Rashford, do I want to remove these fixtures on free kick corners? But Traore took that Konsa header. Traore took, or else it would have been Grealish's assist. So, but still, I think in the longer term this might work out. West Ham is a difficult one to play. Castle might be good. It's difficult to play against Wolves. Looks like a difficult fixture to me for Grealish. Like this FDR is so like this is not properly like man is written. I don't know. Playing against Wolves is difficult. Burnley different from, but still, I think I would keep faith with Grealish. We just do that. I think Subcon. Subcon. Sorry, AB. What I think. Allah. Yeah. Subcon says Rodriguez. Yeah, the pre-assister. Call that pre-assister. We don't get points for that. So yeah, it's kind of he does help a lot in the to the goal, but he's not involved sometimes. But again, as I said, it was kind of a quiet game for him. Not as involved as say Richarlison was super involved. Good player, tackles is too good of. I very good. Yep. He was kind of 2-1 return points. Richarlison did obviously. It's a no. Okay, so okay, as of Aguero, as I said, I think he will start playing now. He will be fine. So that makes now if there is Aguero, yeah, he will not play 90 minutes. Sure about that, but still, I think it's if there's Aguero, I'm pretty sure Aguero will be the starter. So just wait, don't make any backs, but Onsa and Ming looks like the one who has the potential for more forward a lot. I think was my team. Let's hope for that. Let's just hope for that. Let's hope Kilman plays. Let's hope Zaha scores. Let's hope everyone scores remaining 2 games. That would be good for everyone. Um, okay. City as I said, if you ask me for the midfield, I think you should probably go for, like, if you don't have Liverpool player like me, start freaking out now because I think they will do good in looking at the coming fixtures. The thing I'm worried about is my clear choice this game week is to bring in Vardy. I planned this since game week. Nothing happened. Vardy, it is super disappointing. As I said, Welbeck is the main back now. I said this after the 8th game that Welbeck was the main man, was playing that, not Mope. Mope was kind of striker. All we could hope for was a pen. Ram Cordell says through Rodriguez and both Jota. Yeah, let's hope that works out, Ram. That might work out. Why not? Jota is in super. Fiction are getting. Salah will be back. As I said, it's difficult to not play a player who is like consistently scoring and doing good. So yeah, I don't think there's a problem with maybe get him early, for his price rises rapidly. So, don't see a problem. Let's hope it works out. Yeah, please, if you are new, please. James says, would you transfer out front Son? Son got 4 million. It's tight on. You get that? Looks like a good one to me though. Longer term, like having Salah and Kane, it's not a bad one. And considering how Salah will play Brighton, such good fixture, Pero is not nailed on. Will take the Fernand. If I had Salah, Brighton might Brighton are not the team that stays back. So that might work out, James. I don't think it's the worst idea. Don't think so. Don't think it's so. If I had Fernandez and Son, if I had money to bring in both Salah before the price rises, KDB's price will only increase. Sure about that. Just increase now. There's Turner fixture, and again, as I said, like KDB, yeah, he did not return any point, but he did look very impressive in that. So I don't think that's a problem, James. If you want to do it, I think if it does not pay off in this game week, it will probably will this game week. So I don't think it's necessary, but it just looks stronger. If you tell me, if you ask me, which pair is the stronger one, Fernandez or Salah and Kit? Obviously Salah and Kit. So if in the future, if you will not have enough money to bring in Salah and Kit because of 0.1 or 0.2, it would be a regret. You will have to make changes somewhere else in the or attacking Salah. Or so if you already have the money, bringing in Salah and KD might not pay off, but in the future it looks like it will. Yeah, it looks like Salah and KD are a strong pair to it. Will pay off. But I think. What money for? Oh Lord, FPL. Yeah, I know. I also removed Son for Zaha, so let's hope Zaha does something. At least, come on, at least return something. So, as I said, it's like very difficult to choose between Son and Kane. It's 1 week Son, it's one, but yeah, let's hope that Kane does. A lot of managers. I think he was the third most removed player. This can't do anything about. On his portal, 3 war prowess and bot Jota might work out. So it looks like everyone is now getting Jota in, right? I don't think there's a problem with that. I just don't think there's a problem with that. problem with. But as I said, now the way he's playing, it's difficult to bench. Let's hope Jota. But I still wait. I will be your captain. If this is a tough one, Vignesh. I talked about this. I talked about this. The best. Let me just get to the captains now. Now, as I said, I don't have De Bruyne in my. But if I had De Bruyne, be between De Bruyne and Vardy for me. Obviously. But the thing is, Burnley defense. They're, they're super good. Trust me, they are good defensive. Oh, guys, still. The thing is, what I'm trying to say is Burnley, after that Ben Mee return, looked good against Brighton. Was that game last week in 8th game week? So what I'm trying to say is, I think I might just captain Vardy this game. Looking at how Fulham, I'm relying on the recent performance. Looking at the recent performance, not not fine Fulham. What's what Parker doing? It just did not look right. Like there was a lot of possession lost, and the short passes were a lot of passes were being missed. Like, it just did not look right. Looks like they are not ready for Premier League. Like that. Everyone is missing penalties. So I think my strong captain still would be Vardy for me. If I had both Vardy, considering how if Aguero starts playing, I think the penalty taker will be Aguero, De Bruyne. But again, comparing Sterling and De Bruyne looks Vardy blank. I feel like if I had Vardy, okay, it could go either way, right? Go either way. But I think if I had De Bruyne and is Jota's son, KDB. So I thought you just brought Jota, so I don't think you want to remove. You would want to at least keep him for one game week. Uh, so not Jota, obviously. Son have the I one of them want to remove. If you have Kane, don't remove Son. I mean, if you don't have Kane, Son. If you already have Kane, move Son for KDB. Zaha, I can remove Zaha. If I were you, would I remove Zaha? Newcastle West to miss that. So not Zaha for the upcoming two. Hope he does return something. Playing against West Ham is ah not Zaha, not Jota. I would say Jota, but you only bought him this game week, so Son. I wouldn't want to remove any. Midfield looks good to me. Hardy, pain. What to do with team? Uh, yeah. So if you guys want your team to be checked, you can send it to Instagram and I will review it in try and do that. There's also problems. Here is this. So I can show it, right? This is what the team is like right now. Bamford. Yeah. So the thing about Bamford is I think he has 7 goals right now, and he has been doing away good. Like away wise, he's doing pretty good right now. So I think if you have about Bamford, have patience with him. Have patience. This is what it looks like. Well, Cresswell, Robertson, Dallas looks. This team looks decent. Yeah, have too many. not much to see here. The thing about Abraham, Tammy, like a lot of them, a lot of us have been kind of overlooking him. We are not paying a lot of attention. But the owners who have Abraham, I think, has been returning points consistently. Yeah, but I'm not sure if you, but he has been playing. Have been. It feels like we have been. So I don't see Carlson me, but only good for 2 games. That wouldn't be long term pay. One transfer pay to Watkins. Watkins will be on penalties. I feel like that. Like that on like Watkins on penalties. Defense looks like Cresswell and Chilwell are the players. Problem with that. Dallas, yeah, one of the players is Dallas. Like he was playing in center midfield, was getting a lot in that box area or attacking area. Almost scored, man. He almost scored. So Dallas looks like a good one over Eiling. Like Dallas is the there might be some point return because this team looks good for Mope. There's no one I see in that right now. The easy choice looks like Watkins, but do I want already have already have Martin Watkins? Just feels unreliable, Have three, but again they do have double game week. Do I want pay? It's difficult. Maybe Richarlison look see a lot of options though. Maybe I'll get someone. I make some later, but for now I think yeah maybe Watkins or Richarlison. I guess I lot of them bang for do already have. So yeah, we'll have, let's wait. I guess Mope is a frustrating one. That is one of the reasons Mope for the Vardy. So or maybe you just can bring in players like Brewster there. You just bring Brewster for Mope and the remaining you can use in like make changes to Bisuma. Is that possible? Try do that. Might also not be that bad because Brewster will play West Brom now. Now the problem with Brewster is will start or not. But if there's any team that you can score against, it should be West Brom right now. Brewster might get West Brom. So yeah, maybe that is one. You don't need like a playing striker right now because you already have a good, already have Dallas Super. You can bench Brentford, Bisuma, and onto and use that remaining of Mope to the midfield. Good thing. What I would do. Sweet. There might be other options coming up right now. So me personally, I'm removing Mope for VAR. Uh, don't say that. Don't say that. I don't have him. I hope it doesn't. Uh, oh, some good. Yeah, Everton. I don't know why did they stop attacking. Like they could have lost the game. I mean they could have lost the points. They not have got all the 3 points. I don't know why they got all defensive and just kind of dropped off. They dropped off in this side. I was one. Still, does not look. If they just don't look ready. Miss passes, the loss of position, short passes, they don't look. I can't say this. Like difficult to play. Uh, there is going. We'll see. But I feel Ragnick said Martinez, Albro, preface because Wolves are not scoring a lot right now. Department don't feel like there's like everyone is kind of Rodriguez still against something. I don't think it's necessary remove for Rodriguez, but again, a lot of other options are prevailing, but still, like against Spurs or Rodriguez, it's fine. Well, looks fine. This team look. Yeah, I don't see like necessary. I just don't see any. It's fine to me. Try and get, as I said, the possible. Not on. It's not like necessary right. One more game after Burnley game. Try and get Dagnik. Isa says, "Welcome, Isa. After so long, where were you? Hope you're ready or risky." Uh, uh, I wouldn't. If I remove. Okay, this becomes difficult now. But I see that Vardy outscoring Kane. I do see that. I do feel like Vardy will outscore Kane in upcoming game. But still, looking at how Kane had, yeah, there was this talk that Kane had not been returning the uh, the double point return, not been returned. But what I feel like, it looks like Vardy will return better points. But still, I don't see problem. Just looks logical. Look pictures, right? Like Vardy is the Kane of, because he also takes penalties for cheaper price and good fixtures. So I don't think it's a bad one, but would I personally wouldn't Spurs at looking at the duo of Son and good, and not having of them does not feel secure to me. Like it's like not having either Salah or Mane. What I think now, it's not like Vardy is super tempting, but I wouldn't I don't think that's the worst idea. If you want to gain for Vardy, I don't your risk, yeah. I do think that, but still Vardy is too for me personally. Our for 70 points with two. Yeah, I also have only 50. So Zaha scored. Yes. Really consider Salah in for long. Also have Bruyne, but uh, Salah can punish you. Not having can be, but I don't. I personally, as my plan is to just leave my midfield as it. Have Zaha, let's hope he does not score anything here. That's very difficult with Salah and Liverpool. Looking at how they are performing, even without all those injured players. But yeah, as I said, you can't have everyone. Yeah, I'm Salah in for Son. Not have Spurs. I don't see a problem there. But I think that's a I don't think that's Salah is a good. Personally, my personal choice is have at least one Spurs player, Salah in 12th game. That's what I personally. Abhishek, Abhishek, he said, "Hey man, how you doing? What do you think, Palace or Burnley? Is Van pick? Van Aanholt maybe not now. For now, I don't think so. Uh, I personally don't consider him best one now because already he's good fixtures. They will pass soon. I don't think he's best choice because now he'll already play now. After that, it will be Castle and Tom. It's internet super difficult. I think I'll end this stream now. Maybe we'll try again. Put on our new stream. uh, soon, not today, time soon, not at this time, or be better. Okay, let's just end the stream, I guess. Train speed is not helping right now. So yeah, maybe I'll come out with the new video with all this topic. Yeah, I'll try that stream now. Sorry for this. Okay, sorry. Guts and all. So sorry guys. We'll be live soon then.